Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Morley right now, and here comes our 40. Is it? It's been so long I should have seen that guy. 3,400. Yes, 3,400 at the back on the 40. That has been a while since I've seen that number. But yes, we're taking the 40 today, according to the caption, Ex-48. So yes, 346 here, 3375. So Ex-48 because it's the same number. I mean, it's the same path, literally no difference, but they've changed the number from 48 to 40 just to make it nicely allocated for all of the Guildford road routes. So let's do it. It's just the old 48. Let's film to Elizabeth Quay bus station. So yesterday we have film number 41. So today we're going to do number 40. Let's do it. There's 3,400 at the back. It's been a while since I've seen that number. Wow, there that goes. But let's get on board. It's probably just 3375 here, but let's do it. So 1 hour per bus every single day with the same stand as the extension 46, 2 trips to the Bayswater. That's the replacement of the 48 deviation from before, which right now is decent because instead of actually having a route that goes to the city and have deviating trips doesn't go to the city, they do a route that's actually very lame and do the extension service. So it's pretty good. Let's get on board and let's go. Alright, here we go. Hit 3375. Let's do it. Don't know why it feels like the screen is a little bit unclear today. I don't know why, but when I look through it, it just doesn't look like it's actually focused well. Alright, so the old 48, which you guys should be pretty familiar with the path, is very loopy. So that's why after Bayswater station before Bayswater station is insanely loopy, so I will go to Coventry and we'll loop a lot inside the suburbs near Embleton, and then we'll go down to Bayswater station and then the whole Guildford road to the city. It is 1 hour per bus every day, so that's why it's still pretty bad for the 40, and it's the longest route to take to go to Elizabeth Quay bus station, so never take this thing to go to Elizabeth Quay bus station. Now recall the old 40. I filmed the old 40 actually as well 2 years ago, before it was withdrawn, going to the airport. There's one common stop with the 955 for this route, but that's basically it. And then also up here, actually, if you drive normally with normal cars, you cannot actually do this turn. Right over here, you cannot do this turn, which the 48 can do right here. I mean the 40, not 48, damn it. Because nothing else can turn right from here except buses. So that's why no cars can turn. Alright, so this turn will be very smooth. I mean, except the cars on the other side actually blocking, but that was really close there, that car. A little bit too much to the front. Now the 40 serves very close by to the areas which the 46 actually serves, so that's why 46 is completely useless to run on weekends and stuff, so it doesn't run, plus it's useless anyways, regardless. Although it will be useful in the future when it goes to Morley train station, but Ellenbrook line probably is going to get a little bit of a delay going on right now because they haven't even started the consultation for the bus changes for the Ellenbrook and Henleybrook and also all of that area's residents, so plus there's literally not enough C-Series right now. They need C-Series in order to have Ellenbrook line running. Because right now for Yanchep line and Mandurah line, and also basically all of the train services right now, they are literally all the B-Series are used and occupied. So that's why whenever a C-Series dies, they just have to throw A-Series. They cannot even actually use a B-Series to replace the C-Series right now. They have to use A-Series, which is ridiculous. So that's why. Now I've taken both directions for this this route, so now I've taken the 40 towards Morley bus station, and I've taken the 48 towards Elizabeth Quay, so that's why I've taken both directions. But I just haven't taken the 40 this way, as when it is actually as a 40. I've taken it as a 48, but not as a 40. So. According to the app, this thing takes 55 minutes. Which is ridiculous. Like over 50 minutes, the app says, but hopefully you can get it. This is the 131 service, which is very decent actually. I thought I would have you taking the next one, but I got up here just on time to do this one, so no worries. And people boarding. After the turn, that's the stop that's common with the 955. Now good that actually right now with Bayswater stations back open, if I filmed the 48 in the past when it actually doesn't have Bayswater station open, it's actually basically a ridiculous loop. It will goes to Meltham, but it doesn't stop at the Meltham stop like how the circle route did in the past. It doesn't do that. It express all the way from Meltham all the way to where Beaufort Street is, and then do a big square around to come back here and serve all of these areas, and then loop the whole thing back to Morley bus station. Which after that deviation section is basically like 5 minutes away from Morley bus station, but ended up they still need to drive back in here to serve all of these stops, ended up wasted so much time. So, and then at the front over there we have another 955 stop, which is a pole right there. And then after that you see the straight path go over there, that's basically where the 46 goes. So that's why. That's why last time when I go to Bayswater bus depot, I just got off right there on the 40 and I walked over there to the bus depot, which Rex was there and then got questioned by his driver when he took the 40. He wants to go to Bayswater bus depot, but just kicked him out in the main road stop. Now, At least it's the weekends, not too bad, so that's why. It's just terrible frequency, but overall should not be too jammy. So, because I've taken this on a weekday when it's a school releasing hours, oh my gosh, every single stop right back there, like almost all stopped. So. Okay, very soon we're at Bayswater station, but we still have this park that we need to loop around here. And there's a stop, but that stops so bad. And then there's a shelter there, in the middle of all of the grass and also all of that stuff. There's a random place, and ferry vaders coming in. Well, not ferry vaders, but all three of them need to buy a separate ticket. Shut up, son of a. Actually, why not just buy it? Why not just buy? The thing is, when they just go one zone, it's kind of pointless to do a family rider, isn't it? Because family rider, even if you don't have 2 standard passengers, you can still actually get a family rider to do like 3 concessions. So that's why. But one time on the train, a transit officer checked tickets, and then one whole group with 4 standard passengers didn't get fined, but they got a warning saying you cannot use one family rider for all 4 of you. So get another family rider for the other 2. So because family rider is 2 standards plus I think 5 concessions for overall with a family rider. So that's why you have to show proof if you're actually on concession. What is that bus turning right sign all the way over there? There's no routes going over there. Get back to the main road. This is where I don't remember. Oh, King William Street. Yes, I think it's King William Street or Coode Street. I don't remember the name. But this is where the circle route drives through, and we turns left straight down Coode Street. Goes straight down to Bayswater Station. Which before with the deviation, after serving that stop, they need to turn right actually for the 48 without Bayswater Station. They actually have to turn right and then goes over to where Beaufort Street is and then turn back over to go to Meltham. And then don't stop at Meltham Station and then goes all the way back down to where Guildford Road is and then continues way. Which is so bad. I've tried that deviation one time, it's ridiculous. It took like 10 minutes from the last stop on Guildford Road before it turns onto Meltham Station and then goes over to that stop. It took like 10 minutes. Here we are. This is going to be how all of the Armadale Line stations that's getting rebuilt. This will be exactly how it looks like. Of course not as huge, but... Anyone getting off? Yes, there is. Bayswater Station. Which, actually, there is a staff tent for the bus drivers to actually use inside the gates of Bayswater Station. But before, I just heard the drivers actually talked about that in Morley. And then the driver that I'm taking right now, 3374 at the back there. So this driver right now talked about that the staff tent is inside the station and then their driver's staff card cannot access it, and then they complain about it and then now it's working, so that's fine, that's good. Oh, hopefully we can get past. And the 000, yep, there it goes. 3374. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Again. Can we get through? Yes, we can. Okay, good. At least. Jesus Christ. I'm starting to feel like in Perth, cars are also not giving way to drivers for buses. Like before, most of the time they do give way. Not like in Hong Kong, but right now it's like not even giving way, bro. Jesus. Give way to buses, son of a... Right, next is just the whole Guildford Road. Let's do it. After that, Elizabeth Quay, I'll go to uni to do my studies. And turn right, and then that's basically it. Which this section from, oh gosh, from here until Maylands town centre is reduced in half for the frequency, because before there is 55 running along with the 48, but right now it's only 40. So that's why it's now 1 hour per bus instead of actually 30 minutes per bus from before. Or is it 30 minutes? Or is it like 40 and 48 and 55 are like the consecutive ones? So it's like 1:30, 48, and then 50 minutes for 55, and it will be 45 minutes for the next 48. It's kind of troll that they actually reuse the numbers, but I guess that's fine. I don't know why they don't call it 44. I'd rather they call it 44. Then it feels a little bit better than actually calling it 40. You know? So, I honestly rather they call it 44. Then the numbers can be completely in a row. 41 all the way to 46. Then they will have a number instead of actually having a random 40 to 43 and then break up and then 45 and 46. But I guess they might have more routes coming up for Ellenbrook line, so they might need different numbers, but the thing is, even so, they still have 47, 48, and 49 they can use, or even you can use 50. Who cares? Just use 50. You know? It's pretty much the same anyways. For the new routes coming up. Don't know how they're gonna do it. For sure, I think there will be station-to-station connection routes. So, for sure, Bayswater to Morley, there's already one. And then there will be Morley to Ballajura. Yes, not Malaga anymore. The station was originally named as Malaga. And also, all of the station signs has been put up as Malaga. And then they changed it to Ballajura in the last second. And then they need to put down all of the station signs and then put up the new ones. Like, what, bro? But they just said it, Ballajura is, it feels better than Malaga, because Malaga is more in like an industrial area, and then Ballajura is more for residential areas, so that's why they just call it that. And I think there's an extra station called Noranda, and then Noranda after that it will be Whiteman Park, and then after Whiteman Park will be Ellenbrook Terminus. What the hell is with that? Oh, that's, oh my gosh, they didn't pull down those stupid things. Oh my god. They didn't pull down those old railway replacement turning signs. I saw one just there. It says turn right for railway replacement. That's like old times before, when they are skipping Bayswater for the rail replacement. Oh my gosh. Now over here, still just one route. It's still just number 40, which is so bad. But Maylands town centre is at the front, so. Okay, so but now next I will not going to be filming 42 and 43. If not, it's going to be a little bit boring for now. So that's why next I will film the next route according to my list, which will be 68. So I'll film towards Mirrabooka for that one. This is the last stop that only has one route. The next stop has 3 routes, so. And ferry faders, terrible peoples. This is what I always call them, terrible peoples. Right, next stop is 3 routes, because I think next stop's 3 routes, isn't it? Oh no, next stop is still just 1 route. But the next stop after that, it will be 3 routes because of the routes coming out from the town centre should be turning out from there. So 41, 42 will comes in. Yep, still only 1 route. But after that it will be 3 routes after this light over here. And after this it's the same path as the 41 that I filmed yesterday. There shouldn't be any routes going towards the city now because it will be 15 minutes per bus, so. Oh, time stop. Okay, so and then we have a school over here with a default 999 circle route 2323 over there. That's just the model of the thing, and there's a small driving park inside, which is pretty cool. So, but now that thing doesn't make no sense. It makes sense because 2323 is a Morley bus. Morley bus, of course, run 999, so that's why. I have seen 2323 running 999 before, so that's why. It's just the number they draw on the bus is black numbers on green, which is not correct because it's now refurbed, so it's white numbers on green. Plus, before when it's not refurbed, it is black numbers on grey, so that's why that is the part that doesn't make sense. And after this stop, now this stop is 4 routes, so. From here is where for real 15 minutes, but it's so dumb because everything says Lord Street and Newcastle Street via, and then the 41 just said via Lord Street. When all 4 of them goes the exact same way. Like why? Why the hell these signs, these stands are so bad? 40, there that goes. 3377. It's so bad, every single stand is like that. 40, 41, 42, 43, all goes the same path from here to the city. And then 40, 42 and 43 says via Lord Street and Newcastle Street, while 41 just said via Lord Street. Like, what the hell, giant Transperth? Just like, if people are not familiar with the routes and they just look up there, and then they want to go to Newcastle Street, and then they saw 41 doesn't via Newcastle Street, and then the 41 comes, they're not going to take it because they don't think that they were going to via Newcastle Street when it does, so. But the stops listed on the stands are the same for all 4 of them, so that's why. Very smooth. Now I will have missed the 34 later on to go to uni. I might just take a 72 or 75. 75 is terrible, so probably not 75, probably just 72 or something. If I can do a 33, but 33 also works, and for sure I think no one's going to take 33, so it's going to be a very smooth ride for me. Well, actually, just comment down below what you think I'm gonna take to Curtin Uni later on. I might just throw out a poll actually, and I will add in a clip at the end. So, I should have 33, and then I should have 34, and I should have 72 on the poll, and then I probably just still gonna add in 75, but let's just see. That time stop. Yep, Bayswater drivers doesn't really care too much, so that's why. Because they have J. When they have an enthusiast in the depot working with them, for sure they know that these things exist here, so that's why. Probably no enthusiasts working Beanyap depot, so that's why I ended off. The drivers up there are just very annoying. And I'm not so sure about Joondalup, but Joondalup seems also very, very enthusiastic as well, the drivers. And again, more dumb things. Via Newcastle Street for all of them now, but only 41 and 42 says via Beaufort Street. 40 and 43 does not via Beaufort Street. Huh? Why not just list out all of the numbers together? 40, 41, 42, 43, all in a row, and then at the bottom say to the Swift Quay bus station. Why not just do that? It's the same, bro! And then this is the funny stop, the 652 stops here to Optus Stadium. But I'm not so sure how the 652 actually goes right now, because it needs to go down to Matagara Bridge. It usually goes to the highway from here after this stop, but they can't go to the highway anymore, so do they just still drive down to the city, Wellington Street, or they actually take a different path to go over the Matagara Bridge that doesn't need to touch Wellington Street? Now definitely not onto Grand Farm or Freeway for the 652, because they can't go there anymore. But the thing is, they still said event bus turns left, so is there a path actually to exit to get to Matagara Bridge? I think there might be actually, I don't know, but... So I was just here earlier on today because church. So, and here's the stop inside free transit zone. You see another bad one. You see, like, what the hell? Via Beaufort Street, via William Street, and nothing for 40 and 43. Is it like because lack of space? But like those other stands, the tall ones, they definitely have enough space, and they don't put in everything. Yeah, but every stop in the city should have people stopping, so... This turn is also pretty miserable, but not as miserable for this thing to turn here instead of actually turning like the 980. 980 is even worse. 3369 on 42. Maylands boat ramp. There it goes. You'll be only seeing Volvo buses on a weekend, so that's why. Unless J drives. Unless Jay is on shift on a Sunday. If not, you're never gonna see anything different unless except for Volvo buses. Either future buses, I mean just all sorts of Volvo buses, and not really a whole lot of Arctics and stuff. But except when Jay is on shift, then you're gonna see a random gas bus. Which one day on a Sunday, randomly when I after it's actually on the Yanchep line opening day, and I randomly finished the Yanchep line was that called transition period filming at Perth Underground, and I walk up to take a 950 up to church, and then it is a gas bus. 950 gas bus on a freaking Sunday. And then I was like, what the hell? Which driver pulled out a gas bus? No one should be pulling out a driver, until I boarded and I saw it's Jay, and I was like, oh, hi Jay. Jay, man, Jesus, so funny. 950, that's basically what you always see, and especially on Sundays and Saturdays, you can see tons of Swan Transit 950s. Especially increased in the amount of Swan Transit 950s. You always see Swan Transit 2830s, 2840s. All of these things just run on 950 always on Sundays and Saturdays that you can see. And made it to the city! Ah, of course, this light is also one of the worst. Now I can literally just get off here, but I will continue to this with key 221. There it goes. 3344. These good old buses, always. And arrived. Anyone taking to this with key? No, probably a 950 kind. Well, for sure, I'm not taking 34 after this, because I literally just saw it turn out from her passport. So, never mind. 3447? 51? Yep, the 34 just left. I literally saw it turn out, so that's fine. I don't know why in Perth, and like except Hong Kong, I think a lot of places actually does that. Like, oh gosh, terrible people. The thing is, like, why the hell
I went across the road when you drive. See that? I think they'd come off second best. I think you'd win that one, eh?
Why the hell?
I think you might win. I think a bus against
fuck, shut up. Why the hell actually for sometimes when the cars can actually turn left? I mean the traffic light for cars and vehicles actually can turn when the pedestrian light is still green. Why not just wait until the pedestrian light is red, then you switch to green light for the cars? Because it's just annoying, dude. And yep, there's the 34 over there, 3409. And way at the front over there. And we'll go to this with Key next stop. A lot of buses, there that goes. Yep, 3409 on the 34, there that goes, missed it. Unfortunate, but that's fine, I have plenty of time, so. Yeah, it's just so dumb on weekends, the 30 doesn't goes to Curtin. So annoying. Like I can take the 30, but then I have to change to a 100, which is a terrible timetable. Yep, there's the 34 over there, there that goes. Not gonna get that one. And made it to this with Key, at least he made it through the light there. 3292. Oh gosh. And let's see where he drops us off. Mostly actually either stand E or stand D. Stand E, okay. Stand E then is fine because all of the routes I want to take is at stand E, so that's fine. 72, 75, 33 or back here at stand E, so that's fine. We're good. And off. Alright, here we are. Oh! Well, 75 is also not a choice then. It just left. Son of a... That is so stupid, but... Okay, there's the 930 at the back there and 40 right there, 3375. He's gonna go back as probably, I don't know, something else, but... Here we are, it's Elizabeth Quay bus station. Overall pretty smooth, especially it's actually on a weekend. If it's on a weekday, terrible. But, well, there goes 34 and there goes 75, so... Whoever guessed that those two answers are GG for them. Actually, might not be for the 34. For the people who chose, I will take 34 later on because 34 was 30 minutes per bus, so that's why I can still probably wait for one. But oh my gosh, that is so bad. 242, 72. Yeah, nah, 34. So 34 is the one that we'll be taking. I will film the 34 coming in later on. But yep, because 34 will comes in like 230 something. I guess I can take the 72. Yeah, we'll take 72. Okay, so 72 is the one. Okay, so whoever guessed at 72, congratulations. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! And our 34, not 34, our 72, 3408. Anyone got that one right? Well, that's it for the video. Hopefully it's not stupid drivers. Is it stupid drivers? No, okay. Because you still remember that stupid dude for the 279. But here's our 72, let's get on board. Thank you for watching. Anyone got that right? Exactly on the dot or something similar?